Start recording. We will start it from Skyblock itself. Hello and welcome to another video. I have probably played Skyblock or Nether Games from approximately the season 1 of the Skyblock, which to be honest with you is a damn long time, and I've played Skyblock for almost 4 years because I joined in 2021 and it's 2025, so that's 4 years itself. So I have played so many years of Skyblock and Nether Games, and the problem that I notice with it is that there is no major change in Skyblock. Yeah, maybe the trade system looks better now, like this, and the trade stash is new and good, but it just does not satisfy the need for a better Skyblock because we have played this kind of skyblock for over years and years on end, and that is probably a reason why most players do not play skyblock anymore. Well, I am just a damn weirdo who plays skyblock a little too much. That is why I still play this. But at the same time, I don't play it very often either. This is my very season that I have actually played for a while, and yeah, I didn't make any videos about it. But this is the only season I've actually played in after like 2 years or 2 years or so. And the thing is, I feel the same from what I felt 4 years ago. Yeah, maybe I do not have the same friends online at this time, but the concept of what Skyblock was has remained the same for Nether Games. And there was no new innovation, which is why I feel it kind of failed and now it is dying. As you can see, there are 40 people online right now, and it's 7 o'clock in the evening in IST. That means that a quite prime time because a lot of Indian kids play this server and a lot of Indian people play the server. Let us not just go for kids. But a lot of people play the server, and mostly when you come to Skyblock, you see Indians and them just talking in Hindi in the general chat. But you do end up realizing is that Bedwars is still functioning pretty decently with 200, 300 players consistently. Yeah, it had a peak of 700 to 1000 players at a time. But now, looking at the server's conditions and how many people actually play it, the Skyblock number has definitely dropped by a lot. While it had a peak of 300 players at a time, to now the fall of 20, 30 players maximum, maybe even 60 at like prime hours at 2 o'clock. It's just so dead and decaying. And the only reason I see for this is there is no new innovation in it. Like if you look at Hypixel, they introduce updates. Their whole Skyblock is a whole storyline. And I'm not saying that they should copy it. I'm saying that there should be a similar idea of a storyline in Skyblock. Because when you go to lobby of Agora, I guess, in Skyblock, you only see that it's just a few crate opening section, a teleporter area, and a PvP arena, and then the rest of it is quite hollow. Like, what are these buildings? You just made a beautiful lobby, but there is no storytelling what is happening behind it, right? Like, see, I am the only person in lobby right now because I just teleported to it. Before me, it was totally empty. Nobody even comes here, man. Nobody opens crates. Nobody plays the server anymore. And the only reason I personally see for it is a lack of creativity. I mean, there has been no significant changes in the server as a whole, and that quite made made this a damn dead place. It's like visiting a place where nobody lives. It's a ghost town. And it's sad. It's sad seeing my favorite server be so damn dead. Because I used to have so many friends online at the same time in the server to having nobody, literally nobody online at the time. And it's just so sad looking at the server's condition now that all they do is reset the season and wish that players still play. And I don't think it's the money problem that is stopping Nether Games from actually trying out new ideas. I think it's just the lack of creativity in the server's higher administration, you know. I mean, they just wanna not do much, no, don't create any big changes, and just let the normal skyblock that they made just run for as long as it can, make money selling those mini helpers and more. It's just so boring, and that just decays the process, and that just increases the death of the server, you know. And I mean, what do I say? I mean, that just helps the server die faster, you know. I mean, the less creative you are at something, the more boring it becomes, right? And that exact thing has happened to Nether Games in itself. It has become very fucking boring. And let's be real, most of the people who play the server now don't even really care. They are just here so that they could be at the ball tops. And look, the server, this new season has been up for a damn while. There have already been many dupes in the server as it is. And then there are people like these. Most of them are dupers, probably. Maybe they are not. But if you look at the ball top 10, none of them, I mean, like, what, six of them only have $1 billion, and the rest four of them do not even have $1 billion. While there was a time in Skyblock where literally if you do slash ball top, all the top 10 people would have $1 billion in their purse, in their bank, and probably several money pouches as well. So the duping problem has been solved, but the people grind wala scene is nowhere to be found, you know. There are no people. There are literally nobody. There is literally nobody who's grinding on Nether Games anymore. It's so dead and boring. Now let me just show you what I built. I built this major cactus farm, and I have zero interest in building it even more or just being AFK at it. You know why? Because it doesn't matter. Literally, there is nobody to play with. Literally, and concept as a whole, it's just this. It has been the same for years and years on end. I literally built this because I never built a major, massive cactus farm on my island ever. So I thought I would do this season, and I'm literally bored because there is nobody who can help me out build this or just be there while I build this or while I work on it. Nobody has any interest in playing Nether games anymore because it's so damn boring. Fix this shit, bro. Like legit, it could be so much better. I need to re-record this, don't I? I don't know. Do I just post it raw or what do I do? I mean, it will just be an 8 minute raw hating session on Nether Games, I guess. So I guess we can do it again, right? Okay, at 9 minutes we are restarting the video. Nether Games has a massive problem, and you and me, I guess we both realize on what topic we are gonna talk about today. It's Skyblock, guys. Skyblock is dead. Yeah, you may see 40 people right now in the server in Skyblock itself, but the server itself is dead, filled with mostly people trying to AFK or just a whole bunch of time pass. No many new people, no nothing special. The ball top is dry, and what else? Everything is boring. Why? Dupes are already in place. If you go to auction house, you can probably see ton of dupes going on. I guess those stackable dupes are not going on anymore. But like there was like 64 stacks of iron golem spawners being sold in other games and everything. And legit, it's so damn boring. I mean, I can't. I'm not trying to hate on the server as it is, but the server is having a terrible time being creative as a whole. Because the Skyblock that we are playing right now has been the same for over 4 or 5 years. I played for 4 years and this just feels the same. And that is the problem, right? I mean, for how many years can you milk the same goddamn pattern? I mean, the goddamn IG spawners and the IG farm that I built is the fucking same that I built over 3 years ago. And if you want to see if I did that, you can check out my channel for it. It's literally the same one, and I literally tried to recreate my first island. The only thing that I noticed was majorly different was the trade menu, and maybe over the years the addition of enchantment books and charts and scroll was the only two new things that were added to Nether Games over the past 2 damn years. And even the trade was there a while ago. It's just that the trade menu has shifted from being something where you do not really get scammed and can't do. It's just for that. The idea of Skyblock on Nether Games has been same and will probably remain same for even more years until unless everybody just quits and it's boring and dead. And I don't think if everybody quits, they will even change it because they don't give a shit about it. They like making money from selling those mini helpers and giving the ability to fly around. And it's so dead and boring, guys. I guess the Nether game has to take up some creative challenge for Skyblock itself. I mean, Skyblock has been ignored by the Nether Games staff members, it feels like at least. Because look at this. I had this bug like over 1 week ago, I guess, and I reported it on Discord and it's still not fixed. Like, what the fuck? Bro, like, it's so dead and decaying, right? I mean, over the years, the player count has went up and now to its ultimate death, 40 players. And this is me playing at a peak time, okay? It's not I'm playing at a dead time and I'm calling it dead. If you it's genuinely dead though. If you can't even go to any European servers because most of the Europe servers are dead. Literally nobody plays in Europe servers. Only the Indian Skyblock servers are active because Indian kids like playing Skyblock. They like the idea of Skyblock and they do not really give a shit about their creativity. But I do. I want to play on something that is creative and has a story to it, or maybe it's just something new, or and not the same old 4 year old actually, almost 4 and 5 year old Skyblock that I used to play. And I used to play that with my friends, and I back then on the second season I was bored as fuck from the same idea of Skyblock. I kind of liked the idea of having different seasons with different different concepts, you know. But it never happened. They never did it. Nobody probably pushed that idea to them, and they never cared to do it because people were still playing that same thing. And it's literally been the same thing. This island that I'm currently standing on, this island pattern, it has been the same for over 4 to 5 years. They haven't even changed the main islands, you know, and that's so boring. I mean, like, yeah, the two islands you get when you create an island is Scrub Island and Snow Island if you do not have a rank. And it has been the same for over 4.5 years or probably 5. It's boring, NG. Change it. Bring some new initiative, do something creative, maybe add some new storyline to it, maybe add some new bosses to fight. I mean, literally, the boss fighting system and the bosses themselves have been same for over 4.5 years. Like, it's boring as fuck in other games. Please change it. Please. The next season, maybe probably an year from now, I guess, or maybe like 9 to 10 months, and nobody would give a shit about this after 9 to 10 months, and nothing will change, and I know it. It will never, because Nether Games is not creative. I mean, it started off being an Hypixel ripoff, Then it got hated on for being an Hypixel repo. And after that, they changed up the maps. That's what they are doing right now, bro. They did the same thing for Skyblock. They couldn't really think of something creative, so they just used the normal Skyblock idea and maybe added economy to it. That's literally all they did. And maybe blocked a lot of redstone. Maybe just add redstone, proper redstone, so that you could make actual good farms on other games instead of those same old 4-year-old, I guess, probably 5, 6 years old uh, farm ideas. I mean, literally, as a content creator, I do not have enough content on other games because I have literally used up mostly all of it. With over 190 videos on my channel, I definitely might have. There's a literal video from me where I tell you how to place how to set your spawn. So that just shows the lack of things you can do on other games in itself. I mean, if there was much to it, I guess I would have done more, but I have literally done mostly everything that is illegal. I would have teach you to how to do, but that's not legal, and I don't want to get banned for it. Okay, and I don't even know how to do people. So yeah, but Nether Games does and very much really need to revamp their server, I guess, entirely because even the Skywar, I guess you can't do much to Skywars itself because I would really like it to be what it is right now. It's fine, but like they did changes to Bedwars, right? And I wish they did something similar to Skyblock, or maybe they just reduce the longest time it takes for one entire season to end. I mean, as soon as I guess the entire ball top hits $1 billion. I guess it should just reset. But whatever. I can't pitch any ideas right now. But I do think Nether Games need to change their ways of running a server. Because this is literally what it was 4 years ago, and it probably will remain the same for another four. Because Nether Game does not listen to its community at all. Let's be real with that. Guys, let's be very real with that. Nether Game doesn't listen to its own community. It doesn't, and we know that. So yeah, that's about today's video. I I personally believe Nether Games should change a lot of things in their server, especially regarding Skyblock, to maybe even give it a chance at survival, which it probably doesn't have. But I guess changes are important. You can't stay the same for 4 years and hope that you're fine. You need to change and improve, right? Yeah, maybe there were improvements made, but there were improvement made only to the areas that required improvements and not the ones which should improve in itself. That's it from me, guys. It was just a rant video because I'm mad pissed at Nether Games. But whatever it is, Nether Games need to fix their shit. And that's it for today. Bye bye from me and have a great day.